up, YouTube? It's your girl K Liddy back with another video. And today this video has been requested from my followers. So I did a poll on Instagram, on both of my Instagrams. Make sure you go follow them, they'll be in the description below. I did a poll and I asked if y'all wanted to hear a Q&A or if y'all wanted to hear a story time, and y'all pick story time. Then I said, okay, which story time do y'all want to hear? So I said you can pick from what happened on Valentine's Day, why my mama cussed out a counselor, or what happened when I cheated on my Spanish test. And of course, y'all picked what happened on Valentine's Day. What happened on Valentine's Day? Before y'all think that it was about sex or anything all that, no, it's not. I got played. I got set up. Okay? And we're gonna call him Bob. That's gonna be his name. Bob, if you're looking at this video, no, whatever. I have no beef with you. I'm over this situation. I don't have any beef with you, so don't take this to the heart. It's just a story time. And so for the rest of y'all, don't call my phone, don't FaceTime me, don't DM me, don't text me, and don't comment and ask me who Bob is, because I'm not gonna tell you. But yeah, make sure you watch the whole video. And let's get to it. Let's get to it. We're gonna start on how I met Bob. So Bob's family member works at my school, which is the illustrious Virginia State University. Y'all should check it out. And so then I was like, ooh, Bob is cute. You know, I want to meet him, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, this might be somebody in interest, you know. And so she was like, okay, let me FaceTime him. So he answers and I'm like, I'm nervous. And so then we were talking, you know, he said, what's your name? He told me his name. We exchanged Instagrams. Later that night, one of us asked for each other's number, and then we started texting. And so we was texting, we was FaceTiming, you know, having cute little conversation, basically getting to know each other. So the week before Valentine's Day, we were talking about let's meet up, you know, let's do something for Valentine's Day. Minding he never stated that he didn't have a girlfriend or anything, or he did have a girlfriend. We were just talking. So that question never even popped up into the conversation, like, oh, are you single, or do you have a girlfriend, blah blah blah. So then we were texting the week before Valentine's Day, and we was like, you know, Valentine's Day is coming up, blah, 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 let's meet up. So I think we were trying to meet up like a week. He was thinking about coming home. I would have to go home for an important event, or to go home for something. I couldn't remember. So then we was like, okay, well, since Valentine's Day is coming up, we are going to meet and we're going to go out. So we was talking about going to the movies, doing some other stuff. So then I was like, well, what do you like to eat? And he was like, anything. And I was like, well, my favorite place is Texas Roadhouse. And he was like, oh, that'd be bussin'. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So we going to Texas Roadhouse Valentine's Day. We going out to dinner. So we was like, he was like, well, it might be late when I get back because I have to drive 3 hours away. He goes to school 3 hours away from my school. So then it was the night before Valentine's Day. He texted me at 2:56 a.m. I'm reading the messages off my computer, that's why I'm looking down. He texted me at 2:56 a.m. and he was like, you still up? So I'm like, why is he texting me, you know, 2 o'clock in the morning? He's never up this late. So I'm thinking, like, maybe he gotta tell me something, you know, something's up. That's what I was thinking, but I never said anything. So I was like, yeah, but I'm about to go to sleep, because I was studying for a test, like a big test I had for a class. So I was up, and I said, yeah, about to go to sleep. He said, okay, good night, cutie. I said, good night, Pooh, can't wait to see you. And he said, same, with the heart emoji. Next day, I'm like, this is about to be the best Valentine's Day ever. I called my best friend. She told me, she helped me pick out my outfit. I'm gonna put a picture of my outfit right here. And so then, you know, everybody was complimenting me, blah, blah, blah. So I texted him that morning and I said, good morning, happy Valentine's Day. Hopefully we can spend many more. Wish me luck on my test. I'm nervous. So that, minding y'all, that was 8:18 a.m. So I'm going, I think I had 4 classes. I think I had 4 classes on Friday. And so I went to my first class, never got a text. I went to my second class and still again didn't get a text. I'm thinking I'm gonna get a text while I'm in class. Didn't get a text. So it's lunchtime, so I'm sitting here at Chick-fil-A, you know. Chick-fil-A, I'm sitting in Foster after my class and I'm eating. So then he texts back. It's 12:29 p.m. And he says, "Good morning, beautiful. I slept through both of my classes. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, and will be many more. Good luck if you haven't taken your test already." So minding y'all, that's at 12:29 p.m. So I'm like, all right. So let me just text him to make sure we still, you know, we're gonna still have our reservations for Texas Roadhouse. So I texted him back at 12:34. Minding he texted me at 12:29. I texted him back at 12:34 and I said, "You was sleepy and I took it and I'm happy about my grade. I think I passed." I said, "I'm gonna call to make a reservation at 7 just in case. Cause you know, Valentine's Day, all the restaurants be like packed, so you might want to do a reservation." So I said, "I'm gonna do a reservation at 7 just in case." And I said, "That's the right time, right?" So I'm asking a question. It's 12:34. So I tried to FaceTime him because he didn't text back. So I was like, let me just FaceTime him and let him know that I called the restaurant and they said they weren't doing any reservations. So I called him, didn't get no answer. So I'm like, all right, maybe he doing something. So I went about my day and I went to my last 2 classes. And then one of my brothers, Mr. Vanity, he had texted us in a group chat, all my sisters, and was like, "Hey, I need y'all help. I'm about to set up for this girl, and I need y'all help set up the room." We got there. He didn't even set up the room. He bought all of us flowers. He bought all of us cupcakes, and he made these little posters. And so they was like, "So what y'all doing for Valentine's Day?" And I was like, I'm excited to say what I'm doing for Valentine's Day. So I'm like, "Oh, well, I'm going on a date." And it was like, "Oh, Kayla, who you going on a date with?" And I was like, "His name is Bob, and he don't go here, and he about 6'6". No, I think he like 6'3". He like 6'3" to like 6'5". One of them. Just know he tall, like he real tall. It was like, "Oh, that's one of them cute little relationships, cute little couple. You short and he tall." And I'm like, yeah. And so then I'm like, yeah, so I'm going to see y'all later. I got to go do some homework before I go on my little dates. So I'm in my room doing homework. I'm like, I'm still haven't got no text from him. So I'm calling my best friend. I'm like, "Best friend, I still haven't talked to him best friend all day." I texted him. It was like 5:35. I texted him and I said, "Are we still going to dinner?" He never texted me back. So I got in the shower. I was like, maybe, he doing something. He getting dressed, or maybe he on the way and he ain't got no service. He ain't got no, I'm just trying to think of like excuses. Like maybe he not trying to set me up. Maybe he just doing something. So, mind y'all, I took a shower. It was about 5:35 when I texted him. So I was like, man, let me just sit here and just do some more homework, get some stuff knocked out. We had made the decision of going to Texas Roadhouse at 7 o'clock. Mind y'all, it's about 7 o'clock. Before that, I had called him and called him. He ain't answered. So I'm like, what is going on? So he texts me at 7:01. "Hey, I just got here. I left kind of late. I'm going to shower and then I'm going to call you." So I'm like, oh, we about to go. Like, he just running late. He just running late. So then I'm like, I text him and I was like, all right, okay. So I'm like, oh, we going. He texting me back, blah, blah, blah. So it's like 7:30. And I'm like, we going? We going? We going out to dinner? Like, it's getting late. It's just getting late. And I'm just, I'm just sitting here. Like, what's going on? So, called him again. And I was like, because I'm not about to text him. He ain't answering my text. So I'm just going to straight up call him. So I'm calling him and I'm like, why he not answering the phone? Like, what is going on? He done stood me up. We supposed to go out to dinner. It's Valentine's Day. This is the worst day you can stand a girl up. Like, literally, this is the worst day you can stand a girl up. So I go to my friend's room and I tell him what's going on. And when I tell y'all, I've never cried in front of this guy before. I said, dang, you know, he ain't calling me. He not texting me back. And, you know, it's Valentine's Day. And I just wanted to go out to eat. And he was just such a nice person. Like, what is going on, Dame? Like, what is going on? Like, he not texting, he not responding. We were supposed to go out to eat. Like, when I tell you, I couldn't get my last words out. I looked at him and I looked back down because I started to cry. And Dame said, oh my God, you're really crying. I said, yes, he just stood me up and it's Valentine's Day. So he hugs me or whatever. I saw the family member and I was like, so, have you talked to Bob? You know, we were supposed to go out to eat. I was like, well, he said that he was coming by to, you know, get something. But now I know why he coming by to get something. So I'm like, yeah, we supposed to be going out to eat or whatever. So then I see the family member again, and the family member is like, basically saying like, why you worried about him, blah, blah, blah. I thought you said he was too young for you. And I was like, no, he just 19 and I'm 20. He just, you know, but he don't act his age. He act older. So I said, the family member was like, well, you know, he got a girlfriend. I said, so you gonna put me on with Bob, knowing he has a girlfriend? This morning I'm like, let me find out, you know, look at his Instagram, you know, see if he been posting like what's going on. Like maybe something happened. Maybe I just need to chill. And I was like, so I look at it. I type in his Instagram name, user not found. So I'm like, maybe I'm not typing this in right. So I type in his little name, user not found. So I said, okay. And I'm like, all right, let me see what his Snapchat is. I can't send anything to him because I was blocked. He blocked me on all social media. Couldn't call him, couldn't text him, none of that. Never heard from him. I think he texted me like 2 weeks ago and was like, hey, and we talked about the situation or whatever. So I was like, all right, you know, I told him, I was like, you know, how would you feel if you were in my predicament, basically? But yeah, we talked about it, situation was over. And yeah, that's the story time of how I got stood up. So every video, I'm going to shout out 3 people. I'm going to do a poll on Instagram on what y'all want me to do. And then if you vote on my Instagrams, which will still be in the description below, your name will be in a random drawing. And so today we have 3 people on Instagram. One is Nia. Her Instagram is NIAAAAAA_. The next Instagram is It's Deja, ITS.DAEJAA. Next one is Shybucks, SHYBUX. So, and I'll put his Instagram right here. So their names will actually be in the descriptions below as well. But once again, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. I will see y'all guys in the next video.